We believe in making learning accessible, and that the advantage that coaching brings, and coaching as a management style, can be enjoyed by everyone. We understand that we all start from somewhere and that we benefit from feeling comfortable and safe in our learning. Our aim with these cards is to support you throughout your learning, and have devised 3 decks that build on what you've already learnt whilst providing a stretch as you move on from introduction through to intermediate and finally the advanced deck. The questions are deliberately versatile, encouraging you to expand your questioning skills. You'll become independent to their use, but you'll always have them as a reminder and a refresher to hone your skills further. The Grow Model coaching cards that you're about to see being used are intuitive to use. They support your learning through all stages of coaching, from starting off through to ILM and CMI Level 7. They introduce more challenging questions and contexts as you become more experienced, and can be used in a number of ways. Here we see a couple of delegates experimenting with the cards and exploring both the results from asking the questions and the framework of Grow itself.
So what can you do to change the situation?
I can prepare better, and I think consider more fully what I think a reasonable outcome is, so that I know when I've got there, when we're having the conversation.
Good. And who else do you know that's already achieved this?
Nobody. I know, that's not a very constructive way of approaching it. I think, no, I have got friends who've tackled this, so I think I need to contact them and ask them what worked and what was reasonable in terms of expectations. I think that's the sticking point. And what support do you need, and from whom?
The only support I need is from my wife, who'll need to look after our little one a bit more over the next couple of weekends and evenings, so that I can get on with finishing off the lounge.
And what potential obstacles are there?
Things taking longer than I expect them to. I'm naturally quite optimistic, and think I can do the whole thing in a day, but it's not going to take that long. But I think I've done enough of it now to realise how long things will take, and I know that it will be done. When will you have achieved your goal?
I really need to get on with it in the next 2 or 3 weeks to stop it becoming a bigger problem, and also before my other stepchildren come back from university, so that we get that clear. Yeah.
And what support do you need, and by whom?
An agreement with my partner about what the outcome of the conversation is going to be, what's reasonable in terms of expectations, so that we have shared expectations about what George is going to do.
How much control do you have over this situation?
Almost total control, I would say, over my stuff on the desk, yes, and how I'm going to use it, yes.
Good.
Yeah.
And what do you need to know that you currently don't know?
I need to know that I can be consistent in keeping it tidy and clear up when I finish work each day. And also I think that other people are not going to come and disrupt my good efforts at keeping it tidy.
Yeah. What could you do differently?
I could think, at the end of each working session, I could think more about what I needed to start the next day. Because I think I tend to just flee, rather than actually sorting it out and thinking, right, I need this ready to start in the morning, and that would start the next day quite differently.
And what might others do in the same situation as you?
I hope they would take the same systematic approach to it and I think consistency is going to be the key thing, so I would hope they would be consistent.
What do you think about these cards?
It was really interesting, because when I thought about it before and thought about having something to refer to when I was actually talking to someone, I thought I might find it quite intrusive, but actually it wasn't. And it was really good knowing that the key questions that I'd decided I wanted to cover were right there, and I wasn't panicking that I was going to lose them or forget them.
I've found it useful as a kind of aid memoir. You could actually think of, if you were stuck for questioning, you could quite easily find one that would match the situation that you were in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also it didn't feel like I was using somebody else's words either, because you could feel very easily you'd be able to tailor it, you'd be able to move them around a bit, but it just located the area of questioning that you wanted to focus on.
I think that's the key to using them, isn't it? It's to be able to frame the questioning and make it personal.
Yes.
So it's more about understanding what the individual wants to achieve than reading by rote off the cards. That's going to be the key to making them work, I think. Yeah.
But really good starting point.
I think so.
And I really was surprised about how easy it was just to glance down and then not refer to them at all, so they don't become a barrier.
No, they certainly don't get in the way, do they?
No.
They add to the experience, I think.
Good.
So Nick, what I'd like you to do is pick a card, any card.
Okay, I shall pick that one.
Lovely. Okay. So what's important to you right now?
It's to be able to manage the expectations of people that I work with so that I don't end up over-promising and under-delivering.
Okay. So to manage the expectations of people you work with,
Yep.
so that you don't end up over-promising and under-delivering. Okay. Let's go for a second one. Just pick one of the remaining ones.
Okay. Oops, that one popped out at me.
What specific area of your work would you like to focus on?
I think it's around 2 or 3 stakeholders and making sure that they understand my workload and everything else that I've got going on, so that they understand the context around which I'm doing things that they're asking me to do.
2 or 3 key stakeholders,
Yeah.
understanding the context around what you do.
Yep.
So in terms of managing these 2 or 3 key stakeholders' expectations in the context of your work,
Yep.
let's explore the reality a little more. Take a card.
Okay.
Lovely. What's holding you back?
I think good question. I think what's really holding me back is my desire to please over and above the desire to make people aware of everything that, you know, the work that I've got going on.
Okay. Let's try another card to build on that, to explore the reality.
Yeah.
What do you already know to be true about the situation?
That people would rather I finish one thing and was more communicative about that than just get on and try and do everything.
So Nick, you've already identified a couple of the things that are holding you back or that you already know to be true as obstacles. Let's start exploring some of the options that you have. Pick a card.
That one.
So what can you do to change the situation?
I think the things I've been doing already. I think let people know what I can and can't deliver. Recognise that I can't do everything and prioritise things in the order that are most important to me.
Good. So recognising
More important to the business.
more important to the business and to you,
Yeah.
and putting them in priority order.
Yeah.
Good. What about another option? What else might you do?
I think taking the initiative with the stakeholders, let them know before they ask me what I've got on, what I've got to do, and what my priorities are, making sure that it aligns with theirs.
So you've identified that you want to be proactive and have a conversation with your stakeholders to condition their expectations before you start taking work on from them.
Yep.
Let's see about how we can take that forward then, and how much your commitment is for it.
Top one, there you go.
So when will you start this?
Tomorrow afternoon.
And what's significant about tomorrow afternoon?
That's when I'm back in work.
Ideal.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. And I'll take that one.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, rate your commitment to taking this agreed action.
I think that's a 10, definitely.
It's a 10.
It is.
And what would it need to be even more than a 10?
I think knowing that what I do is going to achieve the end results, recognising that and believing it.
Okay, so goal. What area of your life or work would you like to focus on? I'd like to focus on my business. I'd like to get some more clients. And I'd like to promote my business a bit more. Yeah. What impact will it have for you to achieve this goal? Well, hopefully more revenue, get some more clients, more confidence, and just grow my business, really. Okay, so next is reality. What is stopping you getting what you want? Well, I think it's probably that I don't think I'm that good at sales. It's kind of getting in the way. I'm not picking up the phone, I'm not talking to people. So probably my belief really about my sales ability. I need to look at that because I've already got clients so far and that's going well. So I need to have a look at that. Where are you now in relation to your goal? Yeah, I'd say I'm way off. I really need to start focusing, start making this a priority, not getting stuck into the day-to-day. I need to really focus on this now. Okay. Okay, options. What else can you bring from your past successes? It's quite interesting, that question, actually, because thinking about my business and what I've done, I've pretty much got the clients that I need. I've always got repeat business, so I must be doing something right. Let's see what else this is going to ask me. What else might you do? I think I just need to start picking up the phone and doing what I do, speaking to people, letting them know about what I do, what I offer, and how it could be useful for them. And I like this one, what could you do differently? I think I just need to get on with it. What I could do differently, stop procrastinating, stop saying I'm not good at sales, because I actually think I probably am okay, and maybe I shouldn't call it sales anymore. So I think that could be what's getting in the way. So the way forward, what potential obstacles are there? I think from going through these, I think the obstacle is just me, actually, thinking that I'm not particularly good at promoting my business and getting more clients. But looking at the other question, past success shows me that I have. So it's only me that's getting in the way. So let's have a look at another question. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate your commitment to taking this agreed action. My agreed action is that I'm actually just going to start speaking to people, letting them know what I'm doing, and I'm doing that already, so stop giving myself a hard time and get this business promoted.
For further products and courses that we are running, including Certified NLP and Becoming a Coach trainings, then please visit our website. That's revealsolutions.co.uk. Or if you would like to receive our quarterly newsletter, then please email us at info@revealsolutions.co.uk and put newsletter in the title. Reveal Solutions are providers of development training for individuals and organisations. And we're backed with the experience and knowledge of over 40 industry-leading professional trainers. We're committed to the delivery of high-quality, bespoke solutions for you and your business. Contact us now for Certified NLP, CMI and ILM modules, executive coaching and business consultancy services. Whatever your requirement, we have the resources that will help you and your organisation reach their true potential.